Hello and welcome to the BBC Maida studios. We're here and we are ready for the Radio 2 in concert that's going to be happening tonight with this man, Tom Odell. And this is where we give you the opportunity to ask Tom pretty much anything. I've got the best questions here. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Are you excited to be here?
Very, very excited. We've been practicing a lot today, and I'm really thrilled to be here.
Good job you said that. It would have been a bit awkward if you said no, not at all.
I've been in that position before. I don't want to be in it again.
But you're a good liar, right? So the first question that's come through, this is from @LadyV Bracknell. How do you transport your jackets? You're wearing one of your finest jackets now without crumpling them, or do you iron them every day?
Is crumpling a word?
Yes, crumpling is.
Is it official dictionary word?
Yeah, clothes crumple.
Great word. It's this jacket I've actually never worn before. It's its debut performance this evening.
We are honoured. We are honoured.
And I actually, quite rock and roll, I actually had it made.
Did you now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Made. No, it's like really good tailor in North London. Who's the loveliest bloke ever. It's called Chris Rocco. But that wasn't the question.
So, no, but what was your specification? When, why did you get a jacket made, and how did you want it to be?
Because I sort of just wanted something a bit flamboyant, and I couldn't find anything. I find like modern jackets, like I don't like the designs.
Yeah.
It's like the old jackets have like big lapels. I don't know. It's kind
No,
of
this is a fascinating
Yeah.
insight into a man's wardrobe.
But I have like a lot of vintage jackets, but they're not great for touring because they rip a lot, like on stage, because they're quite brittle because they're old. So having them made is a little bit more economical.
Yes, very nice. And so, do you iron?
I don't iron, no.
Okay.
But
But the crumpled look is good.
I have a suit thing, which I could put them in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's
a
great.
very interesting question.
Yeah.
Interesting one to start with, but I like it.
Yeah. The next one is from Penny and Rafe. Me and my fiance Rafe saw you live at Glastonbury this year and thought you were incredible. We love
nice.
Grow Old With Me, so much so it's our first dance for our wedding next year.
Amazing.
What was your inspiration for writing the song?
It was, to be honest with you, it's pretty close to the lyrics. I was sort of sat on a bed, and then I was thinking about sort of the sheets, and there's a lot of mention of sheets in there, and yeah, I guess I was pretty into someone at the time. I was hoping that was going to happen.
And
It didn't happen. But
this is your track record, right?
yeah, but quite honestly, without sounding well, I don't think it sounds that at all. But I think I get a lot of messages about "Grow Old With Me" being the first dance song, and it's really lovely to know that. And I've seen a few clips on YouTube and stuff, and it's a nice feeling to have written a song that people would choose that moment.
It's the most beautiful sentiment, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you have people around you, like in your family, who've managed to make marriages last and have
Yes.
grown old with each other? So
Yeah, I actually there's quite a lot of monogamy in my family,
which is good.
so I'm a firm believer in it.
So
but
that was probably part the inspiration for the song, I guess.
Maybe, yeah. I'm a believer in, which is rare, I guess, these days. There's a lot of
Philandering, I think. Is
philandering.
To the next question. Melanie, your songs feature in the soundtracks of people's lives. What songs would be included in the soundtrack of your life?
It's a strange. I really like this song by. Do you know Ronnie Lane, who was in The Faces?
Yes.
He was, I think, the bass player in The Faces. He has a song called "Any More for Any More," which I recommend. It's really difficult to listen to because it's. I think it's on YouTube now, but it used to be really difficult to find. It's off quite an obscure album. I think it was called "Any More for Any More," but it's a beautiful song, and
What's the sentiment of that?
I'm not really sure, but sometimes when a song, it's a bit like "Life on Mars" by David Bowie. Like when I listen to that song, I'm still not really sure what he's getting at, but something in the undertones, in the music, in the words he's choosing, you just go, yeah, I agree. I guess that's what great songwriting is about. It's not necessarily always a straight front and center sort of like concept, is it? I think they're the best songs when they're sort of ambiguous.
So you've done one song so far.
Life
Give
on
me
Mars.
three. Give me three. Okay.
And
Life on Mars, right?
and
Where does that take you back to? Do you remember hearing that for the first time?
oh yeah, because the piano part in it, the piano part at the start,
Mm.
is just blew my mind. I think it was Rick. Is it Rick Wakeman? Rick
Mhm.
Wakeman did it. Yeah. And I learnt that when I was about 14. And just it was kind of difficult when I was 14 to learn. It's quite a complex piece, but that was great. And
Okay,
then
and third one?
third one, so I need to hurry up.
No.
No, I do tend to just talk and talk. I think it's maybe, well, seeing as he's recently passed away, I think probably Leonard Cohen, and I'll go for Chelsea Hotel, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. I just like the
A
song.
Leonard Cohen track.
A Leonard Cohen song.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if that's that good a choice, but he's good. I was watching live videos of him this morning.
Yeah. Okay. That would be a question when you're in bed tonight. You'll be going, "Oh, why did I not choose that song?"
Yeah, I know.
I can tell.
It's always the case, isn't it? It's very difficult.
Esther says, "Where is your favourite place to write songs?"
I think probably at home, like, because of the nature of being a musician, you tour a lot, so I'm rarely at home. But I'd love nothing more than to like wake up and feed my cat and have a big cup of tea and a cigarette and write a song. Like,
In bed, or do you have a desk, or where do you go in the house? Where is it?
I have like a tiny little like studio room that it fits two people, but it's best with one. And I've got a upright piano in there and a keyboard and a Wurlitzer, and it's like a sort of keyboard.
Is it atmospheric in the room? Is it?
Yeah, so I've got
Okay.
like
Mood boards.
some rugs on the
Oh.
on the walls, and I've got some stuff.
And that's your place. That's where.
Spend quite a lot of time in there.
Yeah. It's good to know that you care for your cat as well, and that you feed your cat.
Love the cat. Love Louis.
What's the cat called?
Louis. He's
Louis.
great. He's going for his teenage years. He's a little bit angry at the moment, but
Okay. Maybe not feeding him enough.
I feed the cat
You can never feed cats enough.
4 times a day. Wet food, not to mention dry food. That's too much, I think. But he doesn't seem to be putting on weight. Mm.
I can see therapy a bit,
Yeah.
coming for Louis. Neri Lisa says, "How did you get Kevin Spacey in your video for Here I Am?"
It was a serendipitous affair in which we were staying in the same hotel as him, and ended up sort of getting quite drunk with him one night, and then he was a sort of a fan, and then I asked him a few weeks later. We sort of kept in contact, and I asked him. I'd been looking for an actor for a while to be in the video, and I asked him. And then we went back and forward talking about the creative and talking to George, the director, and then he just said he could do it. But it was great. It was like we did it in Baltimore, where he was filming House of Cards, and it was just amazing to have someone that's a master.
Walking up and down the stairs, or walking upstairs in your video.
Yeah, it's great.
Is he fun to drink with, to hang out with?
Yeah.
Witty, funny guy?
Yeah, very sharp. Yeah.
Dry?
Yeah. Yeah, very. Yeah.
Julia Reeves, I often see David Bowie, who we've just mentioned, in your live performances. Were you influenced by Bowie at all?
Yeah, hugely, yeah. Like I grew up, I guess, with YouTube, and I spend so many hours watching David Bowie, live at Glastonbury, and the Rolling Stones, and Elton John at Wembley, and like this certain, or Cat Stevens, that one when he's always smiling and he's wearing the white. I just spent my life doing that, and so I guess you pick up so much from those performers. I don't know why they're always older performances. I don't know.
What was it about Bowie that spoke to you, though? Was it that he was different, or was it the songs, or can you put your finger on it?
Well, I think it was the complexity of the songs, with like amazing showmanship, that and an incredible singer. But I don't know what it is about Bowie. I just think it was everything. It was almost the different colour of his two eyes. Even that was kind of interesting. Yeah.
Right, next question. Becky P, if you could wake up tomorrow in the body of someone else, who would you pick and what would you do? Pick a body, anybody, and be that person.
A larger body so that I could have more room. But I guess you didn't mean it like that.
No.
If I could wake up in the body of someone else, I'd pick Donald Trump so that I could be nicer. I could make him nicer.
And Emily, I saw you in Swindon for your No Bad Days tour, and it was amazing. What's been your favourite part of touring?
Just playing the songs and getting to play with the band, and seeing all those cities is incredible.
And final one, this person didn't leave their name. They said, "What's your most annoying habit?" Obviously, it'd be good to ask the rest of your band about this one, but would you fess up to a particularly annoying habit?
I leave tea bags in mugs.
Oh no!
Yeah, I don't take.
And then they pile up.
Yeah, and you leave them by the sink, and then it's better to, do that. Just pour it in the bin.
Sometimes green mould kind of festers over the top of them as well.
Used to be awful.
In the old days.
Yeah, it used to be really bad, and I've got a little bit cleaner. My hygiene's always been great. The kitchen's got a little bit cleaner. Yeah.
All right, that's it. That's done. We've done the questions.
Great.
Thank you very much indeed. You can take a break now, and then we're going to come back and we'll get some live music from you at 8 o'clock tonight. Thank you for all your questions tonight. And there concludes Ask Tom Odell.
Wonderful.